let's talk about something serious now. Changing your job title from Scrum Master to Agile Coach will not change anything if you don't change anything. So the reason why I'm saying this is because recently I've met a lot of people who lived under this belief that as a Scrum Master, they only work at a team level and they're only perceived by people in their organization as someone who only knows Scrum. And they also believe if they change their job title to be Agile Coach, they will have a bigger influence at the enterprise level and they will be seen by everyone in the company as someone who does not only know Scrum. And on the flip side, I've also met many Agile Coaches who only work inside a team, who only ask coaching questions when it's actually something that the organization does not need. A lot of organizations, from my personal experience, don't need coaching. They need mentoring. They need someone who can show them how it's done rather than being asked coaching questions. There are quite many Agile Coaches out there who kept on making excuses that their job as a coach is not to give solutions but to coach people to find their way. I'm not saying that every Agile Coaches is like that, but these are the majority of Agile Coaches that I have interacted with lately. I've met with many Agile Coaches who are actually not being helpful to the team. They kept on making excuses that it is the job of the Scrum Master to deal with the team. And these Agile Coaches actually see themselves as more superior than the Scrum Masters inside the company. They make their own silos and not being a good example of showing the essence of Agile. They're the ones who are actually more political than those who are not Agile Coaches. One of the hardest lessons that I received from Ken Schwaber, one of the co-founder of Scrum, was when he taught me that the job of the Scrum Master is to do whatever it takes to ensure that the Scrum team can deliver a releasable increment every single sprint. Now, for a lot of people, they may hear this as something that is quite simple, but it's actually really deep, and there's so many things we can unpack from these words of wisdom. If your team cannot deliver a releasable increment consistently every single sprint because they don't have the technical capability to thinly slice the product backlog item, or they don't have the capability to write test automations, or it's because they don't have the capability to set up a build pipeline that can enable continuous delivery, then it is your job as a Scrum Master to ensure that the team have that capability. As a Scrum Master, you need to take time to teach the team, showing them how it's done. Sit with them as such that your team has those technical capabilities. Now, if you as a Scrum Master don't have the technical capability for teaching the team, the least helpful thing you do as a Scrum Master is making excuses and finding justifications why a Scrum Master don't need to have technical capability. And this is the sad reality that I see on the internet lately. Sadly, there's a lot of discussions out there on the internet. There's a lot of videos on YouTube that justifies why the Scrum Master does not need to have technical capability. The moment you as a Scrum Master keep on finding excuses and justifications why you as a Scrum Master do not need to have technical capability, that's the moment when the organization, when the company you work for, found you as someone that is not more valuable than ChatGPT. Another reason why I keep on seeing a lot of teams are unable to deliver releasable increments consistently every single sprint is because of the bureaucracy inside the organization. And that may also be because of the leadership inside that organization. If bureaucracy is what is impeding your Scrum team to deliver releasable increments every single sprint, then you're the ones who need to remove that bureaucracy. This is what is meant in Scrum Guide, that the Scrum Master's job is to cause the removal of impediment. And that impediment may include bureaucracy and policies. If bureaucracy is what is impeding your team to deliver releasable increments, you may need to influence the management, influence the policy makers inside the organization. And the policy maker may be sitting in the HR department. That policy maker may be from governance or from the risk department or from the procurement department. Wherever they are, influence the policy maker as such the policies inside the organization enables the team to deliver releasable increments every single sprint. See, I told you, even though the words of wisdom from Ken Schwaber is simple, there's a lot of things you can unpack there. The point is, whatever it is that is impeding the team to deliver releasable increments, you as a Scrum Master need to remove it. You need to enable the team as such they can consistently deliver releasable increments every single sprint. And this means that as a Scrum Master, you don't only work inside at the team level. And as a Scrum Master, if you're at least doing these two things, you will be more valuable than any Agile Coaches who are not doing these two things. It is a big myth that I keep seeing on the internet where people keep on saying that the Scrum Master only works at the team level and they're the person who only knows Scrum. To do the two things that I have just mentioned to you requires the Scrum Master to get out of the team level and to know a lot of knowledges beyond just Scrum. The moment you, as a Scrum Master, make excuses and find justifications why doing certain things are not your job, that's the moment when the company that hired you found you as low value, not more valuable than ChatGPT. And in relation to what I said in the beginning of this video, a lot of Agile coaches are also not valuable even though they already have the job title Agile Coach. I've seen quite a few Agile coaches out there who only know the theory of Agile and only focus on coaching even when coaching is not what people inside the organization actually need. There's a lot of Agile coaches out there who only focus at the team level, who never influence people from outside of the team or even at the management level. That's why I said that changing your job title will not change anything. It's not job title that makes us valuable. It's what we contribute to the company that makes us valuable. I may call myself Agile Comedian, but I may be bringing more value in the company than anyone who calls themselves as Agile Coaches or any Scrum Masters out there. So Ken Schwaber once told me that the most valuable Scrum Master in the company is someone who is pushing change as hard as they can and reducing their effectiveness by getting fired for pushing too hard. That is mind-blowing to me. Don't focus on the label. Don't focus on the job title. This goes both to the individual and any company who is hiring these people, Agile Coach or Scrum Master. The fact is, there's no difference between Scrum Master and Agile Coach. Any Scrum Masters who make an impact at the enterprise level, influencing people at the management level, people outside of their team, and they know more than just Scrum, is more valuable. It's not your job title that makes you valuable. It's what you contribute to the company. Focus on creating changes inside your company, regardless of what is your job title. That is all from me, everyone. Sorry for the rant. Hopefully you picked up some knowledge. Hopefully there's a value in this video. Hopefully you picked a golden nugget or two. Have a great day, everyone. It's quite late already here in Brisbane. It's already 11 p.m. Time for me to go to sleep. Bye, everyone. Have a great day. Enjoy your day.